I wanted to do church in a way that would glorify God and show the rest of the world this is what kids ministry is all about. When we started Church on the Move, I didn't get persecuted from the world. I got persecuted by the church. People I looked up to, they were not approving of me starting a church at all. Because I had been such an effective children's minister, they felt like I was getting outside of my calling by doing that. And they were not afraid to express that. And I thought, whoa, but it taught me something. It taught me that God doesn't inform everybody else of what he's going to tell me to do. And so a lot of people are upset when God gives them a new calling, a new idea, new guidance and whatever, and they think, well, everybody ought to know this, but they don't. And God gives it to you. He doesn't necessarily tell everybody what you're supposed to do. If he did that with his own son, why would he not do that with us? The people of Israel did not have the full plan of what Jesus was called to do. He had to pursue that by following what God had said to him. And let the evidence proclaim whether or not he is Messiah. Let the fruit proclaim whether or not he is who he says he is. And he didn't, you never see Jesus quit him because somebody didn't believe in him. Anytime you do something great, there will be a lot of people who love it, but you'll also have another group of people who are very much threatened by it. Nobody's ever loved by everybody at once. God blessed our church numerically, so within just a few years, we're running 3,000 people in 4 years. But it said to people, you won't lose by reaching kids. Because a lot of churches felt like kids don't have any money, they can't pay you back. But the truth is, when you reach kids, God pays you back. I never forgot that. Our preaching and teaching was that I was a great explainer. And I opened up people's eyes to difficult to understand truths. And all that I owe to being a kids minister, because that's really essentially what I did with that. The other thing is, I felt like we needed to have good customer service, and we were pretty good at waiting on people, serving people, opening doors, helping people find the kids' classes, good parking lot ministry, a lot of things like that churches neglected, and we were pretty good at serving people, being responsive. I used to talk to our team, and I said, when we have the same problem over and over again, we shouldn't look for a new way to solve it every time. We need to come up with a policy so we can instantly respond. And I learned this playing football, that if you have to think through what you're going to do on any given play, you're going to get beat. And so you know what's going to happen before it happens to solve the problem before it happens, and just repeat the behavior. So that's what I would do. If we figured out this is how we're going to handle it, and we were immediately responsive, all that stuff helped the church grow.